Bit of water damage to the ceiling here. It's only isolated to this part here, and the walls and support beams seem unaffected. Guessing probably there was a leak in the roof at some point. Looks like the roof's pretty new, so it must have been fixed. I definitely need to check that out. The rest of the ceilings look pretty good. They really have left everything in here. Even photos, I'm guessing, of the farmer's parents. This is really beautifully made. For the auction, we did bring an architect friend to have a look at the place to make sure it was structurally okay. And one of the things he checked was the shoji, the sliding doors, to make sure that they open smoothly. Because if they didn't, it would suggest that the house was sagging. But throughout the house, all the sliding doors are working fine. This house would have cost around 50 million yen or 450,000 US dollars to build. I heard from neighbours construction took around 3 years. We'll come back to the kitchen in a bit. That's on a whole nother level. I actually haven't opened the fridge to check what's inside yet. I'm dreading it a bit. Before we move in, I think we'll be redoing the bathroom.
Thanks for watching. As you can see, we've got our work cut out here. A bit of background. The land size is just under 1,400 square meters or 15,000 square feet. The house itself was built in 1987, so it's not that old. The farmer who lived here passed away just over 5 years ago, and the property was left abandoned until last week when my wife and I bought the house in a public auction for just over 3 million yen or around 27,000 US dollars. It's not an insignificant amount, but it's pretty cheap for this area. We're only about 10 minutes drive from a station, and we've got a direct train into the center of Tokyo, which takes about 45 minutes. We're under no illusions as to how much work is required to bring this property up to a livable standard. You can see all the junk and the rubbish that we need to clear. That's going to cost time and money. Well, why did we buy this place? The main thing was we wanted a big enough garden. We're currently living in a small detached house with my mother-in-law. There's not much room for the kids to play in. I'd also like to be able to have the odd barbecue or two during the summer. We haven't fully decided what we're going to do in terms of the renovation. I've been looking at ideas on Pinterest and places like that. We're also going to speak to a few companies. We're going to be operating within a budget. Buying a house in rural Japan is not an investment. We don't plan or don't expect to make money. Other than that, it should also be a great experience living in such a big and impressive house on a sizable block of land. The aim of these videos is to document the process of buying and then renovating this house. Hopefully in 6 to 12 months we'll have something that's enjoyable to live in and also impressive to look at, and would have been an interesting experience. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Also, if you're interested in how a Japanese farmhouse is renovated, or perhaps you're thinking about doing something similar in Japan, please consider subscribing to keep up to date with our progress. Thank you.